Hey there everyone, welcome back to Game Find, and my name is Dave. I hope you got your tongs, pepper, and salad forks ready, because today we are reviewing Point Salad. So as a disclaimer, this is a review copy from AEG. Thank you so much for your support, really do appreciate it. This is actually the very first game I've ever reviewed on this channel of AEG, at least I think so, or at least a review copy of said games. Now, this is Point Salad. This is also a term that we use in the board game community to a game that can be a melting pot of points. You can get points if you collect workers here. You can get points if you go fishing. You can go points if you go on a date with Dan. And it's just a whole bunch of ways. And it's not a bad thing. It just means you have so many outlets. So if one strategy isn't going to work for you, well, choose a different one because there's many ways to get points. Well, they took that term literally in this game here. Not only are you building up a salad, the theme's kind of loose, but you're doing basically just that, getting points and trying to get as many points to have said salad and be the best person doing that. The production is just cards, but they're double-sided and it's unique in how the game uses them. It's very fun. So let me go ahead and show you that, and then we'll go from there. Let's go. Alright, so not much to show you really, just cards of different suits and different veggies, and they're double-sided. The design of this game is very intriguing, and we'll get into more of that right now as I show you how to play. Oh, these are linen finish cards. Good stuff. This game is so easy to teach. You do one of two things. It's a drafting game, so you can either get two veggies, boom, boom, and put them in your tableau right in front of you. And then you just replenish the stack right here like so. Or you can draft a point card. Now, these are going to vary. There are so many different ways you can get points, and it's so interesting. And man, whoever had the job to make all these up, whew, they did a good job, but I'm sure it was a bear. Now, this one right here is you get 5 points for any missing veggie types at the end of the game, and the salad point right here is if you got onions, it's 4 points per, and carrots and lettuce are -2 points. Now, the interesting thing about point cards, you can go ahead and grab it off the top right here and then flip it right over for the veggie content, or once per turn you can just do that to one of the point cards that you have in front of you. Say that you don't like the strategy you're doing, just flip this over and get a cabbage. Continue to do this until one of these stacks have depleted, and once that happens you always want to have 3 stacks here, and then you continue playing until everything has been taken. Now in a 2-player game you're going to be getting way more cards, and in a 6-player game, well, you're not going to get as much, and basically you'll calculate your score. Let's do a little sample right now. Alright, so let's say this is my setup. I am the lettuce man this game. I am going to get 10 points if I have the most lettuce. I will get 8 points for every set of 3 lettuce, and in this case I have 2 sets of 3 because I have 6, so that's 16 points. And then I get points for every pair of onions and lettuce that I have. So I have 4 onions and I have 4 lettuce that I can pair with it, so that's 20 points. And I get 1 point for every cabbage I have, that's 3 points, and 1 point for peppers, and I didn't get anything for this carrot, but that's fine. So you'll calculate your scores. Whoever has the most at the end of the game is the best point salad player. Now let me give you my thoughts on this game and give it a grade. Let's go. And that is how you play Point Salad. This one surprised me. Now, I didn't have any kind of negative feelings going into this. I just didn't have any high expectations, and I'm glad I didn't, because I went into this game, and this is one of those games. Let me give it a grade first. It gets an 81 for me, which is the Gamevine Play It Award. Yeah, right, that one right there. So definitely recommending this to anyone who likes card games. When I say card games, I was just about to say, when I was a kid, one of the main games that I played was Spades and or Rummy. This is a little bit like a kind of Rummy, but it's its own little unique thing. I like how you can get over on people and mess up their strategies by getting some of the veggies and or point cards that they might need. So, like, because I was the person that was lettuce, and if somebody was in front of me and they knew I was the lettuce man, like I was, well, they're going to take all those, and I'm going to try to take all their onions because, whew, they stink of onions over there because all the ones that they have. So I like that strategy, but beyond that, you really can just focus on your own garden because there's a whole bunch of options. You can also flip over your strategy midway through. You have the vegetables icon on the point side, so you know what you're flipping it to, so it's not like a blind flip. I can see this being one of those games, if I was a kid, playing over and over and over again. When I got this, I played it, what was it? We played it twice when we started, and then I think we played it like 2 more times before we went to bed. So I played it 4 times just in the first day, and I've continued to play it multiple times because it's so quick, it's so easy to explain. This is definitely one I would pull out with friends that who just like play card games that aren't into board games, or grandparents. This is perfect for that kind of crowd, and kids can easily grasp this, and it helps them with, you know, easy addition because there's no like times tables or anything. It's just if you have these many veggies, you get these many points, and that's basically it. I'm ranting and raving more than what I need to, but I want to stress that this box right here looks okay, but it makes it look a little bit plain. Do not pass this one up. If you can find this at a good deal, anywhere from like 12, 15 bucks, pick it up, because this is going to be a staple in your household, and I guarantee it's going to stay there for years to come. So thank you again so much, AEG, for providing us with this review copy. The experience was surprising, and I loved it. And thank you so much, Vine Nation, for stopping on by. You joined me here in this review. Boy, makes me giddy. Until the next time that I see you, I'm Dave, and have a great rest of your day, and a great time with all the games that you play. I'm out, and this was Point Salad. Bye. Vine Nation, we love making content here for you on the channel, and we're almost at 10,000 subscribers, so subscribe now and help us out. This video right here, I think you'll like. This video right here, YouTube thinks you'll like. Or you can just sit here and watch me dance the dinosaur for a little bit longer. You can visit us at our social media outlets, and we're going to be improving our Patreon here soon. That's all for today. Miko, it's time to go. Good girl, Miko.